Here we go again, 9:50. The game's tied, and he missed that one. And then we got 7:35. You're down
and
one.
And it seemed like there was like three consecutive, like three out of five possessions.
Yeah, they were. And he gets stubborn about it because he's the greatest scorer in the history of the game. He just gets stubborn. No, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do this. And every once in a while, I give you this. He catches a hot streak. But it doesn't happen that often.
Normally, he starts hot and stays hot. It's not like he misses 3 or 4, and then all of a sudden he goes 4 for 4 and end up 4 of 8. It doesn't happen like that. Normally, Skip, when he's shooting good from the 3, he starts out shooting good from the 3.
Okay. So I give you that Jamal Murray, he is extraordinary in fourth quarters. But here's the flip side. The guy that you proclaim may be the best player in the world right now, Nikola Jokic, look what's happened to him in 2 fourth quarters so far. He's been pretty terrible because in 2 fourth quarters, he scored a grand total of 3 points on free throws. He hasn't, you realize, Nikola Jokic has not made a single field goal, not a single field goal in 2 full fourth quarters. Shannon, that means here, like you got it. You got it. If the best player going in, you sort of made the case he's the best player on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. If he gets zonked in 2 straight fourth quarters, you'd think, okay, you got a pretty good shot of winning one of these games, right? And you didn't. But you did have a good shot. But then this guy, Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I consider the turning point of this game. LeBron had just dunked, and that gave them the 11-point lead with whatever it was. I told you, 6:47 left in the third quarter. Okay, I'm going to show you the biggest shot of the game is, at this point, Jamal Murray is 3 for 15 from the floor. Okay, he's almost mentally shot. He's almost mentally lost. And then he did this, and you say, well, this is pretty insignificant. Not to him, it wasn't, because he comes right down after LeBron's dunk. They're down 11, and he makes a left-handed sort of scoop hoop. You know, it's almost like a scoop hook shot. I don't know what it was, but he pulled it off. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It went in, and he saw it go in. And from that point, he starts to feel pretty good about himself because he comes right back down a couple of minutes later, and he makes a 7-foot shot. Okay, you know how scorers are. Oh, wait a second. That felt pretty good to me. So now we get to the fourth quarter, and I'm going to show you in a row what he did to your Lakers because he is, listen, when it comes to fourth quarter explosions, I'm not sure there's anybody better than this kid. It doesn't happen every game. It might not happen.
But I was told it was the bubble.
Okay.
Remember what he did in that closeout game against your Clippers?
Well, to your point, he now, in his career, has 4 playoff fourth quarters of 20-plus points. Since stats were kept going back 25 years, nobody has come close to that. Michael, as in Jordan, had 2, and AI, as in Allen Iverson, had 2 of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's now got 4 20-plus point salvos in the fourth quarter. Well, this is 23. So let's see what he then did to your Lakers. Here we go. We got a 9-foot shot. That's to tie. So he ties it right there.
Look at that.
Then 9:21, he makes a 3.
A step back from at the top.
There's another 3.
Look at this.
And here we go.
That's
Another that's on LeBron. These are often at the clock.
Look at this.
And then that one put them up 12. And then for good measure, he makes a 15-footer to put them up 7. Okay, it's like if you're on the playground, you just say, too good.
Yeah.
You just tip your cap, or you're not wearing a cap.
Hey, the man stepping back from 29. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, the only thing you can do is fight fire with fire. And nobody's fighting fire with fire except for Austin Reeves.
Yes.
And he has been your best player in the fourth quarter. And last night in the fourth quarter, he was pretty good. I'm also going to say this. There's 1:07 left, I believe. I think we have this. He just lucks in a 3, and it cut it to 2.
Yes.
Okay, and I thought, you got a shot now because this is Austin Reeves. He was hot already, but this is not hot. This is just pure luck. That was at the clock also. I don't think he called glass on that, right? Glass. Okay, but all of a sudden, you're just down 2. And then fatefully, LeBron steals it from Jamal. He steals it from Jamal. And if we could see the shot that he missed up and under, and I don't know, maybe his ankle was bothering him. I don't know what this is.
I think it looked like he was trying to play for contact. He thought he was going to get fouled.
This is another to cut it to 2. Okay, that's a bad idea. And LeBron's got it. He's got it. He goes up and under on Jamal. and Aaron Gordon, and he just missed it. He just missed it. I don't think he got fouled.
No, he didn't get fouled.
Okay.
He thought he was going to get fouled. He was going to play for contact.
Okay, and that would have cut it to 2 one more time.
Right.
So you had chance. You actually did sort of somehow get back in the game. But somebody's got to make the shot. It's got to be LeBron. It's got to be Anthony Davis. It's got to be somebody. But as much as AD does great, and LeBron, if you just look at the total stat line, he does some good things in the game, right? Didn't he have a couple blocks and 4 steals? I'll give you that. Okay, that works. Didn't he have 10 assists? That'll work.
Assists, a rebound short of a triple-double.
Okay, 9 rebounds. Pretty good. Once again, you got blasted on the backboards because Jokic is killing AD on the backboards, right?
He only beat him last night. It wasn't as glaring as the other night.
But I'm saying if you total up
14 he had 17-14 last night.
Okay, you total it up.
Oh yeah, you crushed it.
Okay,
it's what 38-24.
That is correct. It's 38-24, and you're getting. I'm not going to say battered on the boards. You're getting beaten on the backboards.
But here's the thing, Skip. Because of the offensive rebound, is that he's getting so many offensive rebounds, it's giving them an opportunity at second chance points. It's just like you showed the clip the other day, Skip. Jokic missed the shot, but what happened? Porter Jr. gets the rebound, and they end up getting 2 points out of it.
They got 2 points out of it. Okay. So Mike Malone went off after the game, and this is what he does probably best is talk about how they get no respect. Let me pull this quote out. So he just goes off about, I'll just quickly read it to you. And I first guessed this because coming out of game 1, it did feel like you re-seized the momentum because you beat him 36-24 in the fourth quarter, and Jokic, you took him completely out of the game. He had a career night through 3 quarters, and then in the fourth quarter, he went 0 for 2. He did make 3 free throws. So here's Michael Malone after the game. He says, you win game 1, and everybody talked about nothing but Lakers. Let's be honest. The national narrative was, hey, the Lakers are fine. They're down 1-0, but they figured something out, how to stop Jokic, obviously. No one talked about how Nikola just had an historic performance. He's got 13, meaning playoff triple-doubles now, 3rd all-time. What he's doing is just incredible. But the narrative wasn't about the Nuggets. The narrative wasn't about Nikola. It was about the Lakers and their adjustments. Okay, it replaced the chip on their shoulders even though they won the game.
Right.
So it puts you in a psychologically precarious position because I did think that. I was saying that on what would have been Wednesday morning. Yeah, it did feel like, it felt a little like a moral victory. And I think you were pretty confident going into last night that you guys had figured out how to do this, right?
Well, I just figured out LeBron would play better. I just figured they'd play better. I mean, obviously, the likelihood of him having historic numbers like that, Skip, they weren't going to get out-rebounded 22-6 in the first quarter.
Yep.
Last night, they out-rebounded them in the first, if I'm not mistaken, Skip. I think they out-rebounded the Nuggets in the first quarter,
they did.
13-10.
Okay.
So now that's why the game was close. Instead of they were up, they were tied, instead of being down 10, 11 points.
Okay.
But, Skip, the problem is, Skip, they're going to have to do something with D'Lo. Skip, he's minus 16 again. Do you realize they're minus 41 in the 59 minutes he's on the court? They're plus 30 with the 37 minutes he's off the court.
Okay.
Skip, he's a liability on, and he's not giving you, if he's giving you Jamal.
He did block Bruce Brown one time and let him know about it, but it didn't come out in the wash.
Right.
It wasn't the total impact.
If he's going to be this bad defensively, he's going to need to give you close to Jamal Murray's offensive production. Because with 10 points, Skip, and you're minus 20, you're minus, it's
Okay, I got it. And by the way, Bruce Brown is their X factor because he just comes in and makes stuff happen.
Can I ask you a question, another thing? Does anybody want to stop the ball, Skip? Bruce Brown did it. Somebody else did it. Got the rebound.
Coast to
drove
coast.
all the way down. Ain't nobody stopped the ball.
Yep.
He lays it up. I'm like, Lakers, does anybody want to stop the ball?
Yep.
Anybody? I thought that's one-on-one in transition. Get in front of the ball.
Okay, so all of a sudden, tomorrow night effectively becomes do or die.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You don't want to go down 3-0.
No, they're not coming back from 3. They're not coming back from 3-0. They know that. They can say, you got to stay positive. It's not the NCAA tournament. But you go down 3-0, you're done.
I am with you on that.
But we ain't going down 3-0.
Okay.
The Lakers' transition D was abysmal, especially in that fourth quarter, guys. Here's a stat for you. Teams have a 6-56 series record all time when trailing in the conference finals by 2. 2 of the 6 teams to come back from that.
Go James.
LeBron James' team.
Go James. You know that. You know that,
got
did you?
it, Shannon.
We got it right where we want him.
Goats?
Go James got it right where we want him.
Wait, the guy who's missed his last 17 fourth-quarter threes, he's still the GOAT?
Yeah, he sure is.
I did not
Did you hear the stat Jay just read?
Yeah.
6 of 56, but 2 of those 6 belong to the GOAT. About to be
Let's
3.
see what he
About to
can
be 3.
orchestrate at home on Saturday. Maybe that crypto crowd will give him an extra boost, guys.
Crypto.
All right. You think the Lakers are going to be able to get their first win of the series in Game 3? We're going to get Skip and Shannon's predictions. Plus, will the Celtics level their series with the Heat tonight? That's a good one over in the East. Don't forget, you can check us out every day on the Fox Sports Channel on SiriusXM.